Today I'm going to talk about something that I think many of us find challenging, which is drawing perspective. I'm using usually something very easy. This is a trick I've learned from a friend of mine. Basically, you draw a line where your horizon is, and then use a piece of thread on your notebook. You can tie it on your notebook, or you can tie it somewhere that just near your notebook or sketchbook to make sure it stays on the horizon line. So basically create a sort of a mobile horizon line, and then you can use a second thread to make it to be able to move it around and change the point of your perspective. This allows you basically to use the thread as your guideline to understand where the lines of your buildings or trees or whatever you want to draw are lying on your paper. So for example, if you want to create a regular street, then you don't know how you can do that, this might be really challenging, which is I'm struggling right now. As you can see, I'm not sure how it's going to work, no idea. So you have to make sure that your thread is on the horizon line, and from there on you can draw everything else. You can change your thread, you can tie it a little bit higher or lower, however you want, or depends actually on what you want to paint, but the general idea is to help you with the thread to guide your lines. So as you can see, I'm going to draw a building, and you see how the highest point basically is where my thread ends, or where the other color of the thread is, and everything else is following the lines of the thread. So it's really easy and simple to use when you want to draw different buildings, or I don't know, a room maybe, or pretty much anything else, and you want to use a different perspective to draw them, or try your maybe architecture drawings, or pretty much anything that you want to try in perspective. And I find this tip pretty useful, especially if you are a beginner. At some point of time you don't need this, because you can approximate the lines based on your experience. But if you're a beginner, I would suggest using this tip, because it will help you and make it easier to draw perspectives, and you won't be afraid to try different ideas and different drawing. This will definitely help you to improve and actually develop some confidence in drawing in perspective. One thing that I would also suggest doing is keeping an eye on the vertical lines, because they are going to stay vertical and they are not going to change when you draw a perspective. So you have to pay attention on your horizontal lines, and this is exactly what this tip is about, to make sure your horizontal lines have a correct angle to explain the perspective that you want to draw. So guys, this was my tip for you, and I really hope you liked it. So if you did, please hit that thumb button and also subscribe for more creative videos to come. Have a nice day. Bye.